Okay, Vanessa. So nice to meet you.
Thank you.
My
Nice to
name
meet
is
you too.
David, and I understand you have a Air Duct company that you're trying to manage. What
1 year.
exactly do you do in your company? You are Air Duct only, or you do other things as well?
Also chimney sweeps and dryer vent cleanings.
Okay,
So three
multifunctional.
services. Mhm.
And basically, you are using today a software, as I understand. I'll show you now our platform, and then we're gonna start understanding. I'm gonna open an account, for example. Okay, so what is the main features you're trying to achieve with our CRM?
To schedule appointments for
Okay.
customers. That's like main intention we have. That's basically, and to send the technicians the jobs to their phone
Okay.
by text message. Mhm.
What about invoices?
Oh, yes. Yes. Sometimes we need to send invoices to customers to their emails.
Okay, and take payment, right?
Correct. It's not all the time, but yes, sometimes
Okay.
we need to do it because they request it.
Okay.
And they request it.
So let's go over one by one, see how it works, okay? So
Okay.
first of all, to connect payment and to get payment, you need to connect to one of the payment gateways that we have. So you go here to settings. We have here payment gateway. And you can connect to PayPal or Visa, authorized.net, or
Settings.
Stripe.
So PayPal, authorize,
Yeah, and Stripe.
Stripe.
Okay. Now the second thing is about scheduling and all that. Just so you know, when people logging into your software, your technicians, you're gonna be able to click here on the clock in, and you're gonna be able to see all your technician when they clock in, where they clock in from, GPS tracking, where they clock out from, and you can even see their picture. So nobody can clock in for somebody else. Okay.
Okay.
And you can see how many hours they work and how much is the total money they make in a day.
Okay. So how
Okay.
much?
So for example, if I want to see last week how much they work, I can do from here to here, from here to the 5th, for example, like for a week. I can click search, and you're gonna see how much they work in a week. So I see, okay, this guy worked for 500, this one worked for 754. If I want for 2 weeks, I can do 2 weeks from here to here. So I can see 2 weeks at a time. So you can see here it's 1200. Now for 2 weeks, oh, sorry. 1 second, I didn't click search. And then you're gonna see 2 weeks. You see almost $3,000. And you can drag, you can put here 1 month, 2 months, however you want. Okay, now if you have employees that get commission-based or other kind of combinations, so you can always come here to the menu and click on people and click employee salaries. Because the clock in is based on hourly rate, but if you go to employee salaries, you can see different kind of rates. Like this is my view, but you're gonna have different view because this is a demo account. So if one employee, let's say this guy is working based on job, so you're gonna see only the job cost that you pay him per job. If a guy is commission based, you see only commission. And then you can see per person how much you need to get, depends on how you set him up. Is that making sense?
Okay.
Because some guy can be commission based. Whatever he makes 20% from that. Some guy get hours, $20 an hour. So whatever he clock in, clock out, that's what he need to get paid. So again, this is like open because I didn't assign nothing to them, but actually when you assign commission, so the only thing you're gonna see here is just commissions, for example. You're not gonna see the rest because this guy is commission based. So that's the idea of that. So basically, and now any function you want to get in our system, we have a thing called shortcuts. So you click shortcuts, you can get to anywhere. You can go to customers or estimate, create an invoice. Very easy to use, okay? So this is like the quick way to get anywhere you want. Shortcuts, then I want to go to my customers, I click customers, and then I'm in the customers page. So here I can see all my customers, all the list, okay? Even you can connect phone and just click to call or text someone, or you can click on the account actually and see their details if there is details here. And you can see the address, all the jobs you did for them, all the invoices, estimates, electronic documents, anything you did for this customer, you're gonna see. Okay, now if you want to see where is your employee, you can click here, maps. Okay. I don't know if you have it in the other software you're using. You can click here, employee. You can enter his name.
Didn't see that.
And then you can zoom in and see where he is right now, or you can look at it in a satellite view and zoom all the way in and see where he is.
Oh.
Okay. Now I'll show you something cool about job assigning. So how many jobs you have a day?
Normally 10.
You have 10 jobs a day. So what happens is, if you click here on job on the map, you click job, you see this green pinpoint here, right? Basically, you can create jobs and not assign them to anyone. And then look in a big picture and you can see pinpoint here, 3 pinpoint here, 3 pinpoint here. If they are not assigned, they're gonna be like this, but red. And they're gonna be like, let's say 3 here and 3 here. So instead of sending Yossi from here to here to here like crazy, and you're gonna drive all over the country, you can basically, these 3 jobs here, you can just click on the job and then assign it to Yossi. So all these 3 jobs you assign to Yossi, so he drives very close and he can make more job in a day. Instead of him driving from here to the end of the world to the end of the world. Make sense?
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's just for you to be more comfortable with that. Now about invoices. I want to show you invoices, then we're gonna go to job, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so if you want to create an invoice, you can or go to customer. You can do 2 things. You can go to a customer or look here for a customer. So for example, I can type David. I can find David as a customer. I can click on that. I can see all the notes and everything I did for him, all the jobs we did for him. I can see everything here. Now, let's say I want to create an invoice for him. I can click here, invoices, and create an invoice. That's it. Now, how much is the invoice? I can start typing, for example, Air Duct Cleaning. I can add it for my database. So let's say I will add that. And let's say complete Air Duct Cleaning and $100 save. So now I have this item. If I need more items to add, maybe I did chimney for him or more things, I can keep adding lines. Here I have add rows, so I can add chimney sweep, whatever, chimney sweep. Now I have another thing. Instead of keep typing it all the time, you can create packages. Okay, let's say you have a package. We do air duct cleaning, sanitation, blah, 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 5 things. So you can create a package, then you can just come, choose a package, So let's say this is the package. So boom, in one time, it creates all the package for you. You don't need to keep typing all the time an invoice.
Mm,
So that will save you a lot of time, you understand? And then
got it.
basically I can click save and send. So the total here is $324. I can click save and send. It's already preparing the invoice. This is gonna be the title, invoice from Pogo Security or your company name. Hello, customer name, blah, 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 best regards. And then if you want to take a payment online, you can say add a payment option. It will take by default all the amount, and I have PayPal. If you have something else, you can connect Stripe or whatever, and then you can click send, and then the customer can click and pay over the email.
Okay, but for example, if they pay by cash, how can I enter that they pay by cash?
Okay, now let's say I don't take,
By sale, I mean, for example, or cash, whatever.
yeah,
How
yeah,
can I enter the method of payment?
yeah, yeah. So basically, I'm gonna show you that. So now I'm gonna show you that function. So now I send the email, but I want to take cash. So first of all, I can go to shortcuts and click on invoices, or I can go to that invoice from the customer and I see David, and the price is $324, what we just created. I can click here, you see add payment. I click here, add payment, and it asks me to cash, check,
Okay.
credit card. How did you take that money? I say cash. I can put a note. All done, whatever, make a payment. It says you're about to take a payment of $324. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, so it says all done, due $0. That's it.
Okay, and if I want to add a method of payment, for example, sell, I didn't see sell. If I want to add that, can I?
And what do you mean sale? Like how else? You can take
For
payment.
example, if a customer paid by sale and I want to put that in the system that he paid by,
Oh, okay, yeah.
because I didn't saw that. Didn't see
So we
that.
don't have Zelle. For
Maybe.
example, what you're gonna do in this amount, for example, I'm gonna click cash, and then here I'm gonna type Zelle.
The
So,
description. Okay.
yeah. So then it's gonna say Zelle.
Okay.
So because Zelle is like cash, actually. It's the same like
Yeah,
cash.
basically.
So you just cash,
Okay.
Zelle, done. Okay.
Okay.
Now I have another option for you. Let's say sometimes the transaction is big. It's not $100. Sometimes it's $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, right?
No, normally it's
Most of the time it's small
100
amount.
something or 1,000. That's the
Okay.
most.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. Sometimes do they need to pay 50% down payment and 50% when it's finished or no? All their money is when you finish?
Yes. After they finish the job, then they get paid for what they did. If they need an additional service, then they schedule another appointment for another day. But
Okay.
they don't do like
Okay.
uh,
So
50
in general, I just gonna teach you. If you do want to split payments, in theory, let's say it's $7,000 or $1,000, you want to split it, you can click here, set, and then you can create like payments. Okay, I want 50% down, 50%
Okay.
finished. And then when you open that, oh, and by the way, I want to show you how our invoice looks like compared to your
Okay,
invoice.
you have, okay,
I want to show you because
yeah.
basically our invoice have this kind of page in the front. You can put pages in the front to show your company brand. So you can make your company brand look very nice, invoice. We do high quality air duct cleaning, the logo of your company. So it looks like a brochure, you know?
Looks
So
very good. Very
it looks much
professional.
nicer and everything break down. Then like the deposit, maybe you want a signature, you can add signature, terms and condition. By the way, we do chimney, we do this, we do that. So you can make it like a insurance brochure, not like a regular one-page estimate, you know? So that's another cool thing you can do with our system. Now let's talk about jobs. That's your main business, right? So first of all, we have jobs. We create, so when you click here on jobs, or when you go from shortcuts, you click jobs, you are in this page. You can create these kind of folders. For example, you call it chimney, air duct, so you can categorize your things in the right folder. If you don't create folder, it's just gonna be under all jobs, okay?
So there is an option that says jobs to create
folders.
a job.
You can create folders. You want to see an example?
Yes, for example, if I need to create a job.
Yeah, if you want to create a job, you just go to jobs and you create new job.
Okay.
So let's do an example together. I create a new job, okay?
Let's see.
Okay, the job is air duct for Vanessa, whatever. This is just the name, Vanessa. Okay.
So the customer name, basically the customer name.
Yeah, you can just give it the
says
customer
job name.
Yeah, now here I need to type actually the customer. So the customer, you need to be in my system. So I click, it finds me on the map. Okay, now if the customer can have multiple addresses, maybe you have a house and a vacation house and another house. So you'll be able to choose the different houses from here.
Okay.
Okay, then basically we need to put description. So what is the description? Give me a job example.
What I put on the notes is, for example, chimney sweep plus dryer vent. That's it. That's the description.
Plus dryer vent. Okay, description requirements. You can say something.
In case, use a face mask on, for example.
Use face mask. Okay. Then basically start date. When do we start this? Let's say tomorrow. What time we start this? 9 a.m. whatever. When do we gonna finish? What is the average time?
I also put a 2-hour window.
Okay, so here you have arrival
from 9
window.
to 11, for example.
Arrival window is 2-hour window.
Okay.
And the end time gonna be same day, obviously. And let's say it's gonna be around 2 to 3 hours, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say 9 to 12. Okay, now do you want the invoice to be created in the field, or you're gonna create invoice before?
In the field or where?
Or you gonna create the, so for example, I can say here, look in the screen. If I click here, create invoice, so the system will generate an invoice based on, let's say, fixed price. How much would you charge for something like this?
Like, if it's a promotion, let's say 129.
Okay, so let's say 129 for everything here, fixed price, okay? Now you can do it hourly, like by the hour. Every hour is $100, whatever. You can do that too. So in this case, we're gonna do fixed price. Now you can choose a service type. Like for example, if it's chimney clean, only the people that can do chimney clean will come up. For example, if I choose here CCTV in this case, I see 5 people. But if I click, let's say alarm, I have 4 people, because only 4 people can do alarm.
Okay.
So maybe in your business, maybe you don't need it, but when you create a member, each one can have like what he can do. So when you looking for someone, you're not gonna see people that are not relevant to that job.
Okay. So basically, I can fill out the information that I need. What I don't need, I leave it in blank.
Yes.
Or
yeah, you can leave it in black. If you don't have even the, you don't want to schedule, if you don't want to assign it to no one, you don't assign it. Okay. So in this case, let's gonna choose this guy just so I can show you how it works. Now here it asks you, do you want to assign a third party? So I can say yes. So for example, third party, it's a lead. Like if there is a lead company, for example, like Home Advisor or some third-party company that gave you the lead, you
And someone else.
you can assign them here. Okay, so let's not choose anyone in this case. And you have options for plans. Like if you have a sketch file or like a scheme of the job or some drawings or something like that you need to upload, you can upload like a sketch and put it here. You can choose one of these sketches. Did you ever work with plans, or you took pictures and you need to work by pictures, or no?
No.
No. So in your case, maybe you don't need it. Then you have to notify. So you can notify the client with an SMS, and you can notify the technician with an SMS. So both of them get SMS. Hey, you have a job tomorrow at this time between 9 and 11. We're going to be there. And the technician gets, hey, you got a new job, check your phone. Okay?
Okay, so always if I click on client, for example, the client gets a text with all information that it's filled out here.
Yeah.
All of that, or no?
No, he will get them. So let's see what he's gonna get.
Oh yes, yes, to know.
Yeah.
What's the information?
Yeah. So I will show you the SMS what he gets.
Okay.
So
yes.
This is my phone. I got an SMS right now, 5:44, as you can see. So my message was this: you have an appointment with your company name on this date between this time to that time. If you want to change it, call this number. So the client can even click on that and call you.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, now let's see on the technician side. On the technician side, you have this app here. You open the app, you log in, and then I have jobs here. Okay, again, this is my demo account, so disregard. Sorry about that. 1 second. Okay, I need to activate I didn't activate the GPS, sorry. So you see, it says you have a new job for this date, Air Duct Vanessa, whatever job I called it. You see that? So I click here, I can click on the job, I can click on the eye here to see the job. So if I click on that, it opens the job, it gives me the requirement, chimney sweep plus dryer vent, use face mask. Then I have on my way, I can click on the phone number. If I click, it will try to call the number. You see, trying to call, I can call. If I click on my way here, it's gonna basically send a message to the client. We are on the way to your location.
Oh, to the client.
Yeah.
No, okay.
We're gonna be there shortly. You can see technician details. If I click reached, it means that we are outside of your house. We are preparing, and we will be with you in a second. Okay. Now, if I click here, job location. Okay. If the technician clicks job location, it's going to open all the options that he have in his phone, like Apple, Google, Waze, whatever. If you click Waze, it's going to open the map. And then I can just start go. And that's it. It starts navigating me to the place.
Oh, that's useful. Yes.
Yeah. And then if I click here, start time, I basically start my job. So now the time starts ticking. I put my phone in my pocket. I work. In the end of the day, I finished cleaning. I finished everything I need, right? So now when I finished, I can click here, complete. I click complete. Now it asks me, by the way, did you add any extra expenses? Like you got a receipt from Home Depot, anything else beside the job? Did you have expenses here? If no, I can skip it. If yes, I can put the title, let's say Home Depot at $200, and I can add the picture of the receipt if I need. Okay, so let's say skip here. Then it creates the invoice for me already. Okay. In this case, 129. I don't know what I did there in the settings. Never mind. So 129. Then I can click submit. Whatever the amount you want, it's going to create. Submit. We did 129, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the price that you told me to put. All right. So 129. If you want to add taxes, I can click on that and add tax. If not, I can just click submit. Then it takes a signature from the client, so client can sign like this with his finger. I can put a note, all done, for example, and I can take pictures of the job. So for example, I take a picture. This is the air duct. Use this photo. And I can put here a notice. So for example, here, I can put a caption. So I put here air duct done, whatever. And I click submit here, okay? So that's how a job is getting submitted, very simple. Now it asks you, hey, by the way, do you want to take a payment right now? Yes. How you take it? Cash. Okay, that's it. I took my money, I'm done. Now me as Vanessa from the office, I can refresh this. Oh, I don't know what I did. I can see this job. The invoice was created for 129. The invoice amount is 129. I can click here on the report. I can see the signature. I can see all the, when he accepted the job, when he traveled. You see, when he was on his way, when he got to the client, when he started the job, when he finished the job. Everything, I have a full description. I can click on the pictures that he took from the job, so I can see what he did. Very nice air duct. Okay, and I can download the report for my records if I need. I can download the report, so it's nice and organized. So if I click here, I can see everything breakdown with the signature, with the phone, with the expenses, everything. So if the client said, no, I didn't do it, I want to dispute the credit card. So you have this to give it to the credit card company. So the guy cannot dispute the transaction because he signed. You have pictures of his house. All the details is timestamped. Everything is done there. You cannot dispute that.
Okay, so the ones who need to download that app are the technicians.
All the technicians and the owner as well can see everything that's going on in his business.
Yes.
Everyone in the business can have the app and can use it. Okay?
Okay. They have it on their phones. Okay.
Now I want to show you another thing. When I come in the morning and I want to clock in, I can just click clock in. You see, it will take a picture of me. Hey. Okay. And then I clocked in. So now if in the end of the day, I want to see the clock in of my employees, you see, I can see the people here, when they clock in, the address, everything. So it's easy as that. And when they want to clock out, they click on the menu and it's gonna be red, clock out. So it's very easy to clock in, clock out, okay? By the way, if a guy works by default 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, that's your average shift. So when you set up a member, you can say the average shift is 9 hours. So by default, it will cut him off after 9 hours. It means that if he forgets to clock out or something, the system will clock him out automatically after 9 hours. So it's not like keep counting hours for no reason. Make sense?
Yes, exactly. It's very complete.
Yeah, this system is very full of features. So you're gonna learn about it more. Now, let me just show you one more thing. So in the jobs, beside creating a new job, right, what I just showed you, next to it, we have add job schedule. So if I click on that, I can see the schedule of my people. So I can see this guy, what is his schedule? This guy, what is his schedule per person? Okay? Because this is an all-day job, that's gonna come on the top. If it was a not all-day job, it's gonna be here, like a small square of the job. But if you put a job, let's say the job starts at 8, finish at 12, that's gonna be here. If the job starts at 8, but there is no end time, so it's gonna be here. It's like a job that starts and doesn't finish. We don't know when it's gonna end. On your case, you're not gonna have that because all your jobs are like 2-3 hour jobs, okay? So you're not gonna have this scenario. Do you understand that?
Okay. And what else? So can I use all of that from the app that I use from my phone?
Everything you can do on your app.
Okay.
But before that, I want to show you. So this is a job schedule, but you have a calendar. Calendar is like more open view, like all month long, all the different jobs with a breakdown. You can see it per week. You see Air Duct Vanessa.
Per week. Yes, I want to organize it like per week.
Yeah, so you can see it per week, you can see it per day, you can see it as a list. So whatever you want, you can do, no problem. But if you want to see like really specifically each person, how many jobs you have per day, like much more breakdown, you have this job schedule, and that breaks you more like into technicians, into their job per day, stuff like that. But another thing you can do, you can say, no, I want to see the calendar per person. So I want to see only Joe Schmo calendars. You can see all the job of Joe Schmo for the month. All the job of Joe Schmo for the week, for the day. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
But if you want to see all the employees together per day, then you need to click job schedule. So you can really break it down however you want. If you want to see all the employees, each one, how the day gonna go, you can just click job schedule. If you want just the general view, you can just click calendar, or you can just break it down per week, per day, whatever works for you, per employee, all employees, whatever you want. Fair enough?
Okay.
So
if I have questions, can I call you, or do you have customer service line? Or...
Yeah, we have customer service line. We have a customer success manager, and he will help you all the time. Now look, you see here when I click week, you see here we have all day.
Put this.
So every time it's gonna be all day, it's gonna be here. Now let me just show you one more thing, and then if you have any other question, let me know. Okay. So when you're on the dashboard, you have a button here, dash. Here we have a thing called video tutorials. So if you need to learn something about the system before you call us, I would learn a little bit about the system, click here, and just learn about the first steps, how to use the map, how to use like the different tools. So the cool part about this, it's not like a blog that you need to read. You can play and pause and play with the system and play and pause and play with the system until you learn how to use the basic functions. Does that make sense?
Yes, of course.
Okay. And the last thing I want to show you that is very cool, you have a website today?
If you what? Have a website?
You have a website, right? Okay.
It's new.
It's new website?
Yes.
What is the color of your logo?
The what? The color?
The color of your
blue, white.
Blue and white. Okay. So look, we have a cool thing here. You can click on the menu, go to customization. We have a button called bookings. So you can create here booking, for example, clean air, something.
Clean one air.
Clean one air. And you can choose the color. Let's say, what kind of blue is it?
Blue.
Like this?
Blue with white. Yes, that can be.
Let's say like this. You can custom your hours. Okay. And decide what you want to see. And then you click save. And then you can do preview. So you can take this kind of form, put it on your website. Okay. And then people can schedule an appointment for a specific time. What service do you want? Chimney sweep, this, that. You click on the right service that you want, you fill out your information, and then it becomes a lead here. You have an appointment schedule, and it's going to your calendar as a new appointment. Okay, and the clients get an SMS, hey, you have a new appointment, thank you for scheduling, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So if you need to put it on your website, you can just click here, short code, and then you can copy paste it to your website. You just give it to the guy that built your website. You can put it there, and that's it. It's really 1-minute job. And this is good because all the appointments come directly to your CRM, and it sends you SMS, it sends you an email, and then you come here, you have a new lead. You can see all the leads that come in. You can convert them to a customer. You can send them an SMS. You can send them a greeting. There's a lot of things you can still do with the system. The system is have a lot of features. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, this is just the beginning, what I'm trying to show you. Actually, there is much more things you can do. But again, I don't want to waste your time. I want you to focus on what actually you're going to use. So jobs you're going to use, I guess, customers. From customers, you can create invoice and estimate. You can take payments. You can look at the map, GPS your employees, or you can, decide who goes where. You can see the job schedule for the day. Is that answering all your questions? And you can see all the breakdown of how much you need to pay them salaries in the end of the week, and how much money you make all week long, and who owes you money and all that. So all your operation, you have one software. You don't need to use million different softwares. And by the way, we have a chat option here. So you can click and talk to one of your employees, start a conversation here. Hey, it gives you a timestamp. He can talk to you back. So you have always recorded conversation between you and him, and it stays in the CRM, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So really, you can do a lot of different things. Learn as you go. And if you have any question, you always have in the dashboard like this kind of tutorials. We have a phone line. You can always contact us. We have a support chat. You can contact us there. And we always work from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time.
Okay. So between 9
a.m. to
till
6
6
p.m.
Okay. PM Central Time.
Yeah. So it's kind of covering all day long for you. Most problems that you have, we can help you to customize it immediately. We have a full customization options here, and we can customize anything from templates, how the invoice is going to look like, what colors the invoice is going to look like, all the pages you can set up like nicely. Like I showed you, you can put pages in the front, in the back, decide what message comes to the customer as an email. If you want terms and conditions, you can add. If you want images in your estimate, you can add. If you want signatures that the customer have to sign, you can do that. You can do even marketing with this tool. You can do a lot of things. But, let's start somewhere, start growing, start playing with it. I know it's bigger than what you're using today. So start a little bit like with the basic stuff. You're going to feel comfortable, and then you can grow.
Yes, exactly.
How is it compared to what you're already using now?
It has a lot of options, more options. For example, the chat with the technicians. I didn't see that in WorkKeys. About when you're going to create a job, there are more options you can fill out. When I saw another thing. Oh yes, when you create a customer, there are more options to can fill out too. There's even an option to put a picture of the customer. Yes. It's like,
yeah, so it's mine. So it's nice. And just to make your life easy, just in the beginning, I just gonna show you one thing. So basically, just to make your life easy again, if you need to search for any customer, any address, anything you need, you just search everything here.
By the phone number. I'm sorry, can you search by the phone number?
You can search by anything.
Okay. Name.
Another cool thing, you have here actions. Okay, you click here. If you need to add a customer or lead or something, you don't need to click on add a customer and then new customer. You can just click here, actions, new customer, new lead, new whatever you want, new job. You don't need to look for it.
So for if I want to create a job and it's a new customer, can I just create a job without
No,
that?
you need to create a customer first because we need to understand where we get. Yeah. So I'll show you an example. If I want to create a job and I don't have a customer, I think maybe you can. Let's see. I don't think you can.
If it's a new customer, if it's not in the system.
Yeah, no, you need to create a customer first. Actually, we had that option before, but actually we don't now. So how you do it? You add a customer. You can take it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you real quick how you do that. So I just click here, add a customer. Let's say I put here Vanessa. I just need a mobile number. Let's say 213-222-1111. Doesn't matter now. And I need an address. So let's say the address is something. Okay, automatically it finds it. So I do save and create a job. That's it. So if I click here, now the job is getting created. Vanessa, the address, I can start working already on it. That's all I need to do, just to add the address and the name and phone number. I don't have to put the phone number, but it's better. So I have the details. And then I just continue the details here, save, done. That's how I create a job. Make sense?
Okay. Okay.
Again, we are not exactly like other companies, but it's like iPhone and Android, right? You need to get used to something, and that's it.
Okay.
Looks okay. You have any questions for me so far?
From the phone. So it's called, let me see if I can.
The name is CRM Runner.
CRM.
Yeah. So it's like this, CRM Runner.
Yes.
You have any more questions about this for now, or are we good?
No, for now I'm good.
So to start using the system, just go to crmrunner.com. Okay, you're gonna need to click here, get started, or here, start free trial. One of these buttons.
With which email do you have to log in?
I would recommend to register with the business email for logging in and out, because that's the administration. And it will ask you how many members you want to add. So just put the amount of members that you're gonna use.
Okay, what's the maximum members that you can use with?
Million.
Okay.
No, there is no maximum, but there is a minimum. The minimum is 1.
Okay.
Okay, so you need to have at least one member to the system. It's basically per seat. Okay, every person that uses the system is 1.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, yes.
So it's 14-day free trial. After that, we're gonna start charging you. And you have 14 days to play with the system. And after that, basically it's a month-to-month transaction, or you can pay for the year. So just so you know, our pricing is $25 per month if you pay annually per member, or it's $35 per month if you pay month-to-month.
Okay.
And you get all the features. There is no tricks. There is no, oh, you want this feature, it's more money. You want this feature, that's more money. You get all the features upfront, all these different things. You can just start using whatever you want. Marketing, this, that. We're not charging you extra per feature like other companies doing. I don't know if you had that experience, but a lot of companies start with you with one price, and then the price starts going up if you want other things.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Okay.
Experience with that. Okay, so it's 25 per month.
Yeah, per user.
And then the person has to pay the whole year, I imagine.
Yeah, you pay for all the year if it's upfront. Like again, either way, I'm gonna give you 14-day free. Doesn't matter what plan you're gonna choose, the per year or per month. But if you choose the per year, like that you pay upfront for the year, you save 40%. So if you have 5 members, 10 members, it becomes a serious number. You know, for every member, one member that you're doing for the year, it's $120 you save. You have 5 people, you save $600. That's a big number, you know. So think about it. That's on you and the owner to decide, but that's how it works. So you have that page, crmrunner.com. You go here, start free trial. After you finish to register, you click login and start enjoying. And just before you do anything, when you log in, go to settings and set up your business profile. So here you do like the basic stuff, your address, your phone number, your website, your logo, you know, like the basic things. So the invoice will look nice, your website looks nice, everything will look proper. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So the first thing, settings, business profile.
Business profile. Okay. Business profiles. Okay. What else?
That's it, Vanessa. I showed you everything. I'm just saying, when you go to the dashboard, just click on the video tutorial, start with that, learn about the system before you start playing around. That will save you a lot of time. And remember, any function you need, you click shortcuts. Anything you want to action to do, you click actions. And any kind of settings, you click settings. Okay, kind of simple. Most of the main features that we talked about are right here on the top. You don't need to look for them. You need customers, leads, jobs, calendars, everything is here. Map, all the important things already here. You want the clock in, you want to call someone, you want to do shortcuts, you can do that. So the main things that everybody use are here. You want to go in deep, you can click search here, or you can just click on this menu and start going more in depth, like looking for suppliers or more things. You can start going from the main menu. Okay, again, I don't want to confuse you. Start easy, start playing. You're going to understand the concept. You will start flying with the system.
Okay, so there's no way that the technicians get on their phones or text with the jobs. It's always through the app.
When you assign a job to someone, he gets a push notification on his phone on the app. Then he clicks on that, and the software opens, and he starts working. It's like WhatsApp. I send you a message on WhatsApp. It's not on your phone. You get a notification. You click on that. You're in WhatsApp. Same on our app. I send you a job, you get notification, you click on that, you're in the job.
Okay, but it's always through the app. Okay, I let them know.
Yeah, because the app gives you a lot of things. The app gives you GPS. The app helps you to understand where they are. The app helps them to navigate, helps them to do everything. And again, our goal as business owners and you as the administrator of the office is to understand how everything works and keep everything together. Right now, you're sending SMS and WhatsApp and pictures, and it's a mess. My goal for you is that we put everything in one system. So when you want to look something that happened before, you go to one place, you see everything. When everything organized and the base is right, as you grow, everything is synchronized together in one platform. It's going to be easy for you to control. You understand all the money that goes, all the pictures, all the customers, everything that was done for them. If there is a problem, you can always open the account and see what happened. I think it's more convenient like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so try to keep it in the app and not try, even the chat, try to chat from the app So everything stays in the system, you know. It's good for you because then you can say, I told you about this. No, you didn't. Okay, come, I'll show you. You know?
Okay.
All the communication
I know
become
this.
easier when everything is in one place.
Okay.
So Vanessa, it was pleasure talking to you. If you need anything, feel